Happy homebrew weekend. What do we got? Thursday, the 2nd of January 2025. I did my first brew of the year. Happy New Year. I know I've done all the Happy New Years and all of that stuff. By the time this actually gets released, it's going to be not January or close to New Year's. But anyway, we're going to mismatch Pale Ale. The closest thing we can get to fresh Sierra Nevada Pale Ale here in lovely Adelaide, South Australia. I wouldn't bust your ears. I just did that right near the microphone. I've been able to sneak it off frame, but just. So see how that goes. The kids are up here. They're driving me nuts. They've decided that it's 8:55 p.m. They've just gone to sleep. And they've decided that their bedrooms, their lovely brand new bedrooms, aren't worth sleeping in. So they're going to sleep in the lounge room on a $50 blow-up mattress together. And it's actually kind of cute, but it's also... we could have stayed in a one-bedroom unit, you know what I mean? I don't have to buy a 4-bedroom, 2-story house. To the parents, to those of you who aren't parents, all the others in between. Just such a good pale ale. It's lovely and bitter. It's so full of malt. It's hoppy, but not hop. The hop aroma is minimal. It's all malt derived. All lovely malt. Fantastic malt. Give me malt. So the beer I brewed today, I'm like bull at a gate this year. I want to do so many things. And I don't know where I'm going to get the time. So, I forced myself today, 2nd day of the year, we're getting a brew on. I don't care how I'm making it happen, but I made it happen. It was an all-grain Weiss beer. And I was like, okay, I don't have all the kit ready to do 30 litres. I know I can do a stovetop all-grain. And I thought, I'm going to do 5 litres. So, the Weiss beer, I need to brew one more beer for mid-February. And that's my American wheat, my white whale that's becoming more and more desperate. I need to brew that. The Weiss beer is just half a kilo, for a 5 litre-ish batch. 500 grams of German Pilsner, 500 grams of German wheat. I got 10 grams of Perla hops at 5 minutes. It's not a real 5 minutes, so I'll explain why. And I've got Bavarian yeast to ferment the beer. It is my second short and shoddy. My first short and shoddy that I've ever done. Well, maybe not that I've ever done, but it's the second one I've done in recent history for all grain. Still gave it a 60-minute mash. Ensured we had some conversion of carbohydrate to fermentable sugar. The enzymatic reaction, whatever the mash does. And then I figured the boil, especially for a German wheat beer, all that's going to do is increase the ABV and darken my beer. They're not overly hoppy beers. The flavors and aromas are yeast derived. So for a beer that is malty, especially with wheat, because my other one was the Dunkel Weiss beer, another German wheat beer, I don't know why a short and shoddy wouldn't work. And the Dunkel Weiss tastes absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to lose a little bit of ABV because obviously don't boil it down for as long. And the beer's not going to be as dark, right? I'm struggling to, and I should know this because I've been brewing for so many years, but I'm struggling to understand what the 60-minute boil is for some of these beer styles. I can understand so past 15 minutes, which is pasteurization, can you kind of boil for however long you want? Like, why 60? Why is everything a 60-minute boil? And the answer to that is, well, Chris, everything isn't a 60-minute boil, but most stuff is. I know we do 90-minute boils for stuff with higher gravities and we want darker and different flavors and da-da-da-da-da. But is there a reason that we typically boil for 60? Because the short and shoddy beers, the short and shoddy beer, the Dunkelweiss beer, worked really, really well. Tasted absolutely fantastic. So I wasn't so scared to do it for this Weiss beer, especially because it's not a hop derived. The flavors for the beer rely heavily on yeast. So that's floating around in my head, and I'm going to do some research. Maybe we'll talk about that on the next homebrew weekend. Anyway, the brew day went really well. 8 litres foundation liquor at about 70 degrees, 60-minute mash, kilo of grain, lost about 1 litre, so I sparged with 1 litre of liquor at 70 degrees. Had about 7.5 to 8 litres in the boil, and ended up getting 6.5 litres FV volume, which was a problem I had to solve quickly because I didn't want to waste any of the beer. Like I don't like this is such a precious little liquid for me at the moment because again, the short and shoddy, there was another reason. The kids were starting to lose their absolutely fucking minds while I was trying to get all this done. So mashing not so bad because I can kind of just let it sit for 60 and entertain my children. But while it's boiling, I do like to keep a bit more of an eye on it. I like to watch what's going on. I don't know. Boiling is business time. Mashing is let it go. Let it, as long as everything's okay. You don't need to watch it. Like my mash tun at the moment holds temp fantastically well. I lose about 3 degrees across the hour. Which is good for a wheat style, German lager or German wheat beer. That little range of mash temp is good. 67 down to 68, 67, 68 down to 65, 64, great. But yeah, so when I was boiling, I figured we would lose a lot more to evaporation, but again, I didn't. That was accounting for a 60-minute boil. So I guess if I doubled the amount of boil time, I might have ended up with a 5 litre FE volume. So what I did was I actually got an old growler, quickly cleaned it out, sanitized it, got a bung and a bubbler, S-type bubbler, and yeah, after I pulled the 5 litres into the 5 litre demijohn, I had about 1.5 litres exactly. A lot of hop debris in that 1.5 litres. But yeah, so I'm going to have that. I was actually trying to just get a couple of 750ml PETs, and I was just going to let it spund, literally pour the wort in, let it cool overnight, yeast pitch tomorrow, and just crack the lid on and just leave it. Open it in 4 weeks. Have that little bottle as tight as a nun's nasty and just, see if we've got this lovely, lovely tight carbonation from the spunding in there, and trapping that lovely carbon dioxide in there. But I might do that next time. That might be a little experiment. I'll have some ready because I'm all out of PETs because I've brewed a little bit since getting back into brewing in end of August. So I think it was 30th or 31st of August. 2024, so September, October, November, December. Been brewing for 4 months, and actually got a fair few beers in and done, on the go, tasted, out, ready. Fair few meads thrown in there too. I've got another one actually sitting there. The Don't Hide My Honey mead. I'm getting really, really close to bottling the C2C mead for Andrew the Jack. And who's that? YouTube. And yeah, the Don't Hide My Honey mead at the moment, it's kind of looking nice. I don't want to. I was going to put cold brew coffee on there, but I think I'm going to also leave that one. I really don't know, because then I've got my like Joma, I think it is, which is the C2C mead, which is an oranges, mead with oranges. I've got the blueberry meads, which is more of a melomel. And now, yeah, this was just going to be another straight mead, but maybe it won't be. I don't know. I'd love a coffee. I think this was going to be the coffee and cacao mead. I really want to do that, actually. It's just looking so nice, like just sitting there. I know that it'll clear out to look really awesome as well, because of the way it looks now. Anyway, just wanted to say, started the year off brewing wise really well. Yesterday, my son Charlie said to me he wanted to do more brewing videos with me. I said, sure, mate. Yeah, no worries. And then it got down to bedtime, and he said to me, I thought we'd do more brewing videos. I was like, I didn't know you meant today. So we literally sat at the laptop. I was like, what do you want to brew? What do you want to make a video of? And he just wanted to tell people, tell my YouTube friends that we transferred a beer from fermenter to keg, and he wanted me to start putting out more videos. So I had a bit of this little back catalogue of homebrew videos. He's like, you should put these out. Yeah, should put these out for your YouTube friends. So we decided literally yesterday, for no real reason, that homebrew weekends was going to be the thing for 2025. And I'm glad we decided that. I love the boy so much. He's amazing. And because for the longest time, I didn't know. I was enjoying doing these homebrew weekends videos just for me. And I kind of liked it like that. And actually, the homebrew weekends #1 comes out tomorrow. Friday at 5 p.m. So this will be like 6 months' time. You'll see this number. It's going to be all arse about. But I don't hate that either, because these don't need to be in a specific order or with a specific, for a specific purpose. It's just to say hello. And to, talk homebrew, to get you excited about brewing on the weekend or drinking on the weekend or both. So, yeah. The plan is, and I hate saying the plan because when it doesn't come true, I get a bit annoyed. But the plan is on Saturday to finally brew my American wheat beer, and that is a beer I'm maybe most excited about. Because I feel the grain bill is super similar to a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. But for I think I've got Cascade. No, I've got Amarillo for it. But for the fact that we're using Amarillo instead of Cascade. I guess it's not too late to go buy some Cascade. But look, I've got my grain bill. I need to just do it and brew it. But yeah, I just want to have that on tap. It's been fantastic to have some XPAs on tap, just some really light sessionable beers. But I want my dirty pale ale, my fucking Sierra Nevada. I want that on tap. And I feel like this American wheat is the way to get that. Anyway. Zoom in the camera. Fucking with the camera. I hope you brew something really good this weekend. I hope you're enjoying good beer. I hope your homebrew's tasting good. I hope you're not having any problems. I hope your projects are going well. And I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.